Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Brian from Most Dope RC. Just making a quick video because I finally got the last piece of the puzzle I needed in the mail today in order to be able to test some of these things out. And it's just this micro receiver I got off Amazon. So that's on, and it's all bound up to my GT5. No problem, worked really smooth doing that. And this servo I've got here is the AGF RC, I do believe, and it's really strong. It was like 45 bucks on Amazon. I think that they rebadge this exact servo for some of the other big companies. Not sure, but it looks like them. Anyway, I got the upgraded servo horn. If you get that off Amazon with this servo, just keep in mind you're going to need to have a tap and die to drill and thread those holes. So I had to do that. Otherwise, I got the FuryTech Micro Komodo Stellar transmission set up. Got it sitting on the brass skid from FuryTech. I initially bought the FMS, the FCX24 Grasshopper kit, just the chassis rails and the skid. And that, if you buy that, keep in mind you want to use this Stellar transmission, that you'll have to buy a different skid. So you might as well buy the Grasshopper kit for the SCX24, the axial, if you want to use the FuryTech Stellar transmission mated to this Micro Komodo. Either way, the motor's really smooth. The startup's nice. You know, the FOC, it's dope. It's a nice little setup. And I've got the Lizard Pro ESC that almost everybody else uses as well. And you know, everything is really easy to just put together, and I love building these little comp rigs. Now, as a word to the wise, I started with a Grasshopper chassis. I bought every component. I wanted to have it really pimped out with all the Trio stuff, so that's what it's got. And I dropped a bundle on this thing. In the future, I would probably just buy a Cayman, honestly, because when you build something like this, you need to have everything. You got to have the bearings, you got to have every axle shaft, every gear, every nook and cranny's got to be covered. And to buy that stuff, a lot of the stuff that's available is the hardened stuff that's more expensive, which, you know, if you're building a cream of the crop rig, you want to have that stuff anyway. So I'm waiting on my fast eddy bearings to come, and then the last thing after that will be the diff gears and the ring and pinion. Other than that, I'm waiting for those because of Chinese New Year. I couldn't get those sent out. They should be here any day now, and I've got these hooked up to this 900 mAh 2S battery that I got off Amazon. There was a pair of these for like 20 bucks or something like that, using XT30 connectors, and I really like the XT60s on my 10 scale, so I'm just gonna use the XT30s. But everything works really well. I can really recommend this servo. We'll see how well it holds up before I can really give it a full review, but my first impressions were it was really strong. It was everything I was hoping it would be. So I'm very pleased with that. Same with the motor and the transmission from FuryTech, the ESC, all of it. It's dope. This and all these Trio parts, man, they are super nice. I'm really impressed. And you know, for guys coming from the 10 scale world, you gotta love the price. I still have a bundle into this. It's probably a $500 or $600 rig at the end of the day. But you know, 10 scales are $1,200, $1,500, $2,000. So this is the body that I'm going to be running on there. It's a Max Smasher body. I haven't really done an in-depth video on this yet, but I have another body on the way, and this is a practice body because I ended up melting the back a little bit with the heat gun when I was dovetailing the bed. So I'm going to redo this and do a different body, but this is the one I'll run on the truck at competitions, so I don't care if it gets scratched up. But I pinched the nose. I took the FCX24 Power Wagon grill. I've shortened that all up and modified it, and I've got my LEDs in the mail today, so I'm going to put some headlights in there. My lenses for the tail lights and the headlights were also held up for Chinese New Year, but I'll get those tail light lenses on there with some LEDs. So this is going to be really sweet. I ended up making a custom styrene interior. First time doing that, and it was really fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that, and it came out pretty good. I ended up having this silver leaf wax rub stuff that you're supposed to use to like decorate picture frames to give it that like brushed metal look that you see on those. And I used that to, after I painted this black, to kind of just highlight the dash. I don't know that I love that, but it is what it is. It turned out pretty cool. These guys are clearly into Most Dope RC. These are little Fortnite guys I got for my son in his Christmas stocking, and I have now repurposed them into my truck. So he's let me borrow them. He knows he can have them back. I haven't modified those guys at all. Their feet are sticking out and everything's intact, so no problem there, Logan. But anyway, I'm really excited how this paint job turned out. I'm going to do a tutorial video on this type of paint job and show you how that goes down. Super easy. But other than that, man, I am absolutely stoked. I'm so ready to get this thing put together and get it down on the comp course in Binghamton at Small Addictions RC. Anybody that's local to me, I'm up in the Ithaca area. If you're near Binghamton or in the area, Small Addictions RC is the best hobby shop around, and they have these cool indoor courses built. They're going to be running some nice, fun competitions. Nothing too serious, it sounds like, off the bat, which I like. But I'm really looking forward to that with my oldest son, Logan. And we'll build a truck for him and Axel, and they'll both be able to go comp with me. So that'll be fun. Maybe I can even get their mother in on it. Probably not. I think the RC Sailor's cornered the market. I don't know what he puts in her cereal in the morning, but she's down with RC, and you know, I'd like to have her call my woman and see what she can talk her into. Probably nothing. So anyway, hope y'all are doing good and have a good night. We'll be back real soon. Most Dope RC. Like, share, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit the notification bells if you want to see that build video I'm going to be doing. And don't forget, I still have this entire indoor crawler course to finish. I'm trying to work on it slowly but surely, adding some of the grassy details and stuff. I'm pretty slow going on this right now. I just need to get the mural painted, and I need to build these upper sections and get those foamed and do all the stucco on all of it. So a lot of plans, not a lot of time. We'll eventually get this done, and I'll do part 2 of the build series. So thanks for tuning in, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.